The quiet makes you uncomfortable, not the loud kind of uncomfortable, not anxiety or dread, just a low, restless pull toward your phone the moment there is nothing demanding your attention. You have felt it 100 times and probably never named it. That pull is not a habit. It is what happens when your capacity for stillness has been worn away so gradually you did not notice it leaving. We call the solution a dopamine detox, as if we need to flush something out. But that framing misses the real problem. You are not trying to purify yourself. You are trying to restore something that was already there. The Japanese have a word for what you are restoring. Ma. The character combines the symbols for a gate and sunlight. Light streaming through an open doorway. Ma means the space between. The pause between notes. The silence in a conversation. The empty corner of a room that gives the whole space its feeling of calm. The Japanese do not see this emptiness as absence. They see it as substance. As the composer Isaac Stern once said, music is that little bit between each note, the silences that give the form. Ma is that principle applied to your life. Here is where we go wrong. When we try to detox from screens, we treat the silence as something to endure. We white-knuckle through the discomfort, counting down until we are allowed to re-engage. This is not Ma. This is just deprivation with a timer on it. It works for a few days, then we collapse back into old patterns because we never changed our relationship with stillness. We only avoided it temporarily. Ma asks something different. It asks you to stop treating silence as a gap to be filled and start treating it as the point. Think about how you move through your day. You finish a task and immediately look for the next input. You sit down to eat and reach for your phone. You are always arriving somewhere new, but you never quite land. The samurai understood that presence and motion are not the same thing. A warrior who cannot be still cannot truly be aware. He is just reacting. In the traditional Japanese tea ceremony, everything pauses before the tea is served. The host moves slowly. The guests sit without speaking. The pause is not waiting for something to happen. It is itself the thing happening. The tea, when it comes, is experienced fully because nothing competed with it. That is Ma in practice. Not an absence, but a clearing. The discomfort you feel in silence is not a signal that something is wrong. It is a signal that you are waking up. The noise has been keeping something quiet. When it stops, that something gets a chance to speak. Your attention, your actual wants, the direction you have been drifting away from, they live in the stillness. You have not lost them. You just have not been able to hear them. That changes the whole project. You are not detoxing from something bad. You are returning to something yours. 1. Choose one transition in your day, waking, finishing a meal, arriving home, and do nothing for 3 minutes before reaching for any input. Not meditation, just the space. 2. When the pull to check your phone comes and there is no reason for it, pause and ask what you are actually looking for. Name it honestly. 3. Once each day, do one thing with your full attention and no background input. Eating, walking, washing dishes. This is not discipline. This is practice. This is Ma. The space between things has always been full. You just stopped noticing. Write in the comments, I will honor the space between. Thank you for being here and for choosing to live with purpose.